So today we are comparing two mini jack to XLR adapters, one by Rode and one by Movo. So, well, basically they're kind of the same. So you've got two XLR connectors, and on the other side you've got mini jack connectors. And my conclusions, I'll start with that. If you are, unless you are on a super tight budget, buy Rode, you know. This one retails at the moment for £21 on Amazon. This one for around £8, £9, £10 on Amazon. It's not a bad adapter. It's all right. It will do the job, but really buy Rode. You know, it's not a big difference, 10 or 20 pounds. I mean, it's double the price, but in the grand scheme of things, 10 quid this way or that way, it's not such a big difference. So buy the more expensive one, seriously. Always buy good equipment, buy once and use it forever and be happy forever, rather than buy cheap and then upgrade 2 months later because you are so fed up with the cheaper version. And it applies to everything. So what's the difference? So both of them, they convert the phantom power 48 volts into plug-in power 3.5 volts. For those of you who don't know, all condenser microphones require some kind of a power. So either it's the so-called phantom power used by XLR connectors, or traditional mini jack microphones, like for example, you know, Smart Lav Plus or any other microphone using mini jack or big jack or the jack standard requires plug-in power. So those two, they provide that they convert those powers, the voltage to one voltage to the other. So they work great in that respect. Both of them, they have a thread to screw your mic if that's what you need. Now Rode additionally comes with this clip which you can remove or turn it around. It doesn't do anything for me, it's just annoying, but I can see why it could be useful in some situations. It's also slightly better made. It's a bit heavier and it feels better in the hand. It's got some kind of a screw here which, I don't know, allows dismantling, removing the insides maybe, whereas this one I can't see how this one could be dismantled. Maybe you just do it from this side. Now sound quality is the name of the game. So this one, depending how you measure, so the Movo has got a noise level of around 3 decibels higher than Rode, and that's why I recommend Rode. Now when I tested it using the kind of a self noise, so I plugged them both into my Behringer interface. I turned the volume to maximum. The interface, the Behringer UMC interface has gain, on maximum gain, has noise floor at around minus 59 decibels, so almost non-existent. When I plugged those in, Movo was at minus 42 and Rode only minus 49. So 10 decibels louder than the self noise of the interface, and this one 17, so 7 decibels louder regarding the noise floor. Now Rode has got a bit more higher frequencies in its own noise. However, because it's between 3 and 7 decibels lower, it's much better, obviously. So I just buy Rode. Now if you want to listen to the samples because you are still considering you want to save money, no, don't save money, really buy more expensive stuff. By the way, if you want to support me, my affiliate links below, buy the more expensive one. So now let's listen to the samples so you can decide for yourself. Now this will do for YouTube. If you're doing this for YouTube, you know, this will do for most of your work. If you're doing live events, this will do. But seriously, why do you want to save, you know, just 10 quid, you know, just buy a better one. That's it. Okay, so let's listen to the samples. One more thing or two things I want to mention is that when you buy an adapter like this, make sure that you buy the version that converts phantom power, because there are versions that do not convert the phantom power. It just takes the signal through and that's it. So if you need a conversion of phantom power, make sure that you pay attention, because there are really many versions and Rode makes the version as well, and it's much cheaper. So you might be tempted, but probably you want the one that converts phantom power to plug-in power. Now, okay, so here we've got Audition and we've got 4 tracks. So Movo, Rode, Movo, Rode. Those first two, these are noise only recordings of the noise. I'm gonna play it at the very end and discuss it. And then these two, these are proper kind of test recordings. So we're going to listen to Movo first, then Rode. Then we're going to listen to the control recording, so microphone. So first I recorded NTG4, played it through a speaker, recorded played by the speaker, so we have both all the same levels are basically the same, you know. So anyway, let's get on with Movo first. So this is test number 2 of Movo 3.5 inch jack to XLR adapter, testing what it sounds like using Rode SmartLav Plus. So this is the quality of the sound. It's probably similar to Rode. Then I will normalize this to -3 decibels. At the moment it's -25. This is test number 2 of Rode mini jack to XLR adapter that converts phantom power into plug-in power. So this is what it sounds like. This levels are around -20 and actually much less, -30. So it's going to be then normalized to -3 decibels. Let's listen to some silence. Okay, so I normalized everything to -3. I thought that would be fair. I hope you could hear some difference, and you know, both of them, they sound okay, and maybe Movo sounds a bit richer, but at the same time it's got more noise, you know, so it depends. I would prefer probably Rode because it's a bit cleaner. So let's listen now to the control recording. I recorded something. I was saying something. You will listen to that to my NTG4 Plus, which I'm recording now, and then I played it, and I placed this microphone's Rode SmartLav Plus in front of the speaker, and I recorded what I was playing through both interfaces, Movo and Rode, because simply that would be really fair test. Yeah. Exactly the same levels, and you can hear the difference between those two adapters, converters. The sound quality is not that great simply because I was recording a sound from a speaker instead of directly to a microphone. Yeah, but I thought that would be a fair test. So anyway, I hope that works for you. If it doesn't matter. Really, seriously, as I said, just buy Rode. You know, don't bother with anything cheaper unless you find something cheaper that's equally good, you know. Okay, let's get on with the test. So now this is a control recording. So I'm recording now to actually Rode NTG4 Plus, and then I'm gonna play it through speakers. And my Rode SmartLav will be recording it and going then through each of the mini jack to XLR adapters, so we have the same sound levels of everything. So I think that will be the best test, actually, the most neutral test to see, you know, whether the levels are the same, the noise is the same. So let's do it. So now this is a control recording. So I'm recording now to actually Rode NTG4 Plus, and then I'm gonna play it through speakers, and my Rode SmartLav will be recording it and going then through each of the mini jack to XLR adapters, so we have the same sound levels of everything. So I think that will be the best test, actually, the most neutral test to see, you know, whether the levels are the same, the noise is the same. So let's do it. Okay, so hopefully you could hear the difference. So the sound was a little bit muffled because, as I said, SmartLav Plus was recording sound from a speaker, not from my mouth. And now let's listen to the noise. So I recorded noise in two different ways. Once I recorded the noise using kind of normal levels as I would record a conversation, but I was just recording the ambient sound of my room. So I used SmartLav Plus again to record it. So let's listen to both microphones. So first Movo, of course. This is test number. Oh, sorry. So noise like noise, Rode has got a little bit more of higher frequencies, but again it's 3 to 7 decibels more quiet. Now the second test was I recorded the noise of just the adapters, yeah. So I only plugged in adapters, no microphones, and then I cranked it up in post to -3 decibels. So Movo first. Okay, so that's what the noise sounds like. Now if you want to see a bit more the frequencies, so this is the frequency distribution of Movo. So you can see it kind of eases out at around 400 hertz. Now if we look at Rode, it eases at a little bit higher, maybe, I don't know, 800, maybe even 1,000, something like this, 800 hertz. So, but anyway, it doesn't matter, it's just noise, you know, just out of curiosity. Okay, so guys, thanks for listening and watching. I hope it gave you an idea, and I managed to convince you that you really need to buy the more expensive adapter, which is Rode, by Rode this time. You know, I'm not saying it's the best one on the market, it's just out of those two, Rode is much better. Okay, big thanks, cheers. Bye.